footage for the village protests. It's just started to rain, so I thought I'd better come down. Yeah. Well, I managed to video all this, what they're going to be building on, so I've flown along here and videoed that. I'll upload that later. There's about 5 different areas that I've got to put the drone over and just record it. They're going to build it all in there as well. That's what I flew over. One down. About another 5 building projects to go. I've got that one nicely though. All the land. And it started raining, so I had to come down. Need a waterproof drone. Fly around in the rain. You don't want to be up there when it's raining, man. A bit of damp gets in your circuitry. Before you know it, you'll have a flyaway. You'll just fly off. Saying that, I'm in sports mode all the time, so I'm just flat out everywhere. In fact, here's the area that I've just flown over. As you can see, our green fields are under attack, and this is our village saying no, we don't want all this shit. And basically I've just flew over the first one, got a few more to fly over. Yeah, not been approached yet. Let's be honest, people can approach me all they want. No doubt someone will rush out and say, oh, you're not allowed to do that. Oh, well, I am. I'm going to. In fact, I love it out there flying around. It's mad to think that the other night I stood up there and I flew for about 3 miles in line of vision, right up high, so I could see my light. Yeah. Apparently it does about 6 or 7 miles. So plenty of range. Then again, I'm eating the battery. You know what I mean? I could go in eco mode, but as soon as I get up there, I'm in sports mode. And what sports mode does, it disables all your sensors and it just gives you maximum flat out power. And that's how I hit 43 mile an hour. It's supposed to do 38, but I've had 43. I think in the summer, I'll definitely hit 45. I like just getting up high and just opening it up. Some of the drones do like 200 mile an hour. How the fuck are you supposed to watch it out there at 200 mile an hour? I've got no idea. But I think they're the drones where you have the headset on. You have to have 2 people to do that. All that having the headset on and all that, I ain't really into that. I like to be aware, spatially aware of what's going on. I think as soon as you put one of them crack hats on, with the goggles and all that in it, you'll just be disorientated. And basically wherever you look out of the goggles is where your drone looks. Hello there, how are you doing? Sandbanks? What's that, where you're from? Yeah, so wherever you look in the goggles is where the drone looks. But you have to have a spotter. So you can't go out on your own because you have to have someone else who can see the drone. So it kind of spoils the fun, doesn't it? That's why I like the category that I'm in. Class 0, which means I can fly in an A1 category, which is everywhere, over people. I can video people that are not even asked to be in my video. I can fly over people's houses, over people's shops, as close to people as I want. Hello Sammy, how you doing? Lucky I'm even reading in the names. need to get the glasses. I need to make an optician's appointment. It's just stuck now. It's pointless getting the drone out because it'll start again in a minute. I suppose I had about 20 minutes up there. But I've got the first video done, so I'll upload that. Went up to about 80 metres. When I'm flying around, I like to be up high. And I know that I'm above the power lines, I'm above the trees. It's good to know. Except sometimes when it's windy, you'll get a wind warning come up on your screen, which I did last night, but I just sort of give it some more power. and it went. Yeah, so look, can you see if you can see it now? It's coming down a bit now. That would definitely ruin your drone. Get a short circuit. The old drone starts flying away. You'll be on your controller like that. You won't be doing anything. The only good thing about that is when your drone goes off on one, you've got on our screen we've got to find our drone. It'll find it. Tells you where it is. The only thing about that, when it's forced to make a forced landing, it can be in somebody's back garden. It won't land in a river or anything, but it can land anywhere in someone's garden. You know what I mean? It doesn't know how to differentiate between a back garden and somewhere to land. The only thing that keeps it in the sky is all the satellites. I can't take off till I'm connected to 12 satellites, basically. And that's like when you've got your drone up and it's just staying dead centre. That's what's keeping it in position, is the satellites. Because you get some people say, oh, what happens if it falls out of the sky? But to be honest, it's more chance of a plane falling out of the sky. Yeah. Once you're right up high, you're on to about 40 satellites. You lock onto all the satellites. And that's what works out where you are. GPS wise, return to home and all that. That's how that functions. Just if you're going to be learning to drone, start off with a toy drone, people, because you're going to crash it. Start off on a toy one, and don't get one of these drones with all the protection, because you're not really learning to drone, are you? You're just using the protection. You need to learn how to do it. That's my advice. Saying that, the toy ones are pretty nippy, but again, as soon as you get a DJI, it's like another world, speed wise and everything wise. I'm even starting to eye up my next DJI drone. Obviously, I want to work with drones, but the next drone I get will be one that I can actually work. Well, you can work with anything. You can work with this Mini 4K. Do you know what I mean? I earn money, but I want ones with proper scanners and that on, which is probably going to cost me about £2,000. Once I've invested in that, done my next certificate, it then opens up the whole new sort of employment line as a drone operator. And the industry is just growing, man, big time. Saying that, I think I'm the only drone operator in the village, you know. Probably the only licensed one. It's good to get licensed and do it all properly, because you know what I mean? Because then you know you're all good. It's like when the policeman come out to me, and that person called the police, he told the person to get back indoors. The policeman said to me he didn't even really know the drone laws, so I said, I'll tell you what they are, blah blah blah. And he said, as far as I can see, Phil, you're doing nothing wrong. See you later. And he went. They've got, each police station has got its own drone squad, who obviously know what the crack is. They've got police drones, you know. The police use DJIs as well. Big old beast, flying around about 80 miles an hour. See, when you jump up into the next level, from like the Mini 4K to the next one, you're getting a bigger drone. But because I'm going to pass another exam, it will mean I can fly that bigger drone exactly where I fly my one now. Yeah. Because you get what's called a certificate of competency. And that's my plan. Get them big old drones, mate, sitting on the back, taking off. They can do that already, do you know that? You sit on the drone and take off. They're quite powerful, even that little thing I've got. It's quite powerful. That'd be the future. Drones. Where now you get Deliveroo and all that dropping off on the moped. It'll all be drones one day. And they're having trials already. Deliveroo and that. Imagine a drone coming up to your door. But it's got like a, I can buy an attachment for mine. It's got like a button, so you'll open the door. You ain't got to touch the drone because you can press a button and it releases your meal or your shopping. That's how that's going to work. And the money you can earn, especially for like mapping and roof surveys, it's just mega money. It's because it's so new as well. In fact, I've jumped on it at the right kind of time, really. That alarm's doing the head in, man. It's wired in. I might have to have a look at that. It's hardwired in, so I can't really stop it. Right, let's get this jacket off. Get that drone on charge. I don't even think I flattened one battery. Which is a bonus. Because normally I'm charging them all up. And this bag is really good. Going to take my wire snippers to that alarm, I think, like I did that one. Just drives me insane, beeping away. Anyway, let's get the drone out. Wave out on charge. The controller doesn't need charge. These controllers are pretty good. I'm very well, thank you. Just going to put this drone on charge, this bit. I'll take that protector off. Yeah, I used two bars on the drone. I'm very well, thank you. You're off work for a week. Got anything planned? Hope you get better weather than what we've got. It's nice weather for frogs out there and ducks. And again, one of these batteries, I hear people, you work in men's fashion, I hear people complaining they don't get the battery life out of their drone. Well, I do. I get half hour each battery and I'm going flat out. Meeting your friend, have a good time anyway. That goes for everybody out there, have a good weekend. I'm hoping for a bit of sunshine. We can get out with this. Still, I'll be doing my night flying. I think I prefer flying at night, even though it's pretty boring. There's not a lot to look at on the screen, but I find more at night. I'm not really looking at the screen, I'm just looking at the drone. Obviously, I'm looking at the screen to see me what height I'm at and stuff. But you just can't go out there in the rain, man. Men's shoes and socks. I've got a nice pair of shoes actually, which I don't really wear that often because I'm running around in my Nike trainers all the time. But special occasion. Right, that's charged. So I'm charging all sorts of things here. Bluetooth speaker. My CD thing. So let me plug this drone in. There we go, that's charging. That's all we need to do. What brand of socks? I've got no idea. I like small socks because I wear my trainers all the time. I do a lot of cycling. Right, that's all good. I need to put that away. That away. I'll go have a nice smoke and a cup of tea. What do you reckon? Would I show you my socks? Not particularly. Well, have you got some sort of sock fetish then, or maybe you're just into socks? I'm not really into the socks, to be honest. I'm into my shirts. I'm into my shirts and stuff. I'm not really into my socks. To be honest, I quite like being barefoot in summer. And at the end of the day, we all came out of the womb like that, didn't we? What part of Kent are you in then, mate? Because it's been raining all day, yeah? Hello there. House of Fun. You've got a foot fetish. Well, you're talking to the wrong person. You need to go and find some other person that's into that, because I'm not really into that. And unless you're trading in specials albums, then I might be able to do you a deal. Sorry, you have to excuse my warped sense of humour. But got to have a sense of humour, I should just go crazy. Right, let's go and make a cup of tea. All that droning around. Hello there. All that droning about. First it work. Next time I should just take a flask of tea with me, because I go right up the road. It's a shame really, because my village is in a valley, so whatever way I go, I've got to go uphill. You can actually see that when I'm up with the drone. Just got home from school. Did you have a good day at school? That's the thing. Oh, you're in Medway? Oh, you ain't far away then. Chatham, Rochester, aren't we? I'm Hadlow, which is basically just past Maidstone, before Tunbridge. I don't mind it over your way. In fact, I know quite a few dodgy people over there. Again, that's all I seem to say, is I know dodgy people everywhere, but they might be dodgy to some people, but they're just people that I know. Dodgy people, no. Can't deal what? I don't even know what you're talking about. So people get on here, right, and chat to me like I fucking know what they're talking about. I don't. Anyway. Willow tree, starting to bud. Oh, Leeds, yeah, I know that, yeah. West Yorkshire, isn't it? Well, Halifax is West Yorkshire. The Leeds Rhinos. Pest controlling. Josh Warrington, ain't he from Josh Warrington from Leeds? He thought the other night against that giddy from Nottingham. Yeah, I think he's from Leeds, Warrington. So I quite like boxing as well. Boxing and football. Obviously I come out of a Scouser, so I'm a red, but my mum was a blue, but someone had to be. Like my bars. Hello up there in Glasgow, but it's cold up there, isn't it? So what are you then? Are you Rangers or Celtic? Me, I suppose Celtic really, because I couldn't really beat the other one because of my bloodline. But yeah, Scottish football, eh? St Mirren, all them old Queen of the South. I used to sit there when my dad was doing the football pools, being amazed by these fucking Scottish names of teams. Crazy, eh? Fucking St Mirren. Hearts, man. They do quite well, Hearts, now and again. But I suppose it's just the big two, isn't it, that got all the money. Shepherd's pie. Nice. I had a bit of fish about an hour ago. Cod. Them cod steak things. Keep going on about you got a fetish. Well, you're on the wrong site, mate. Really, you're on the wrong channel. We're a music channel. We ain't got no tunes about that kind of subject, but it's all good. You never know, someone might come on and they might have a foot fetish, and then Bob's your uncle and you're away. So I don't know. Hello mate, how's it going? Luke, so I'm just making a cup of tea. And I need to seriously put that. I don't even think I've had my phone on fucking 100% today. Yeah, Josh Warrington, yeah, he's from Leeds, isn't he? Fucking. How old am I? 54. In fact, I've been in this house 54. Yeah, I've got a bit of stuff today off my pal, but I've only had like half a spliff. But there's not a lot about really. Right, Rizzlers. My tobacco. I've got to get my charger. Hello there, everyone saying hi. Yeah, I've been in here all my life, yeah. I'm one of 5 kids. I'm the youngest of 5. There was my mum and dad and 5 kids in here at one point. Now it's just me. I've got to find my glasses and I'm squinting at everything. Do you wonder why I'm squinting? It's because I broke my glasses. I've got to get some new ones. Should we whack the radio on and see what we can pick up? Just going to get my phone charger. Because we're down to about, I don't know what we're down to, but where did I have that? Is it in here? Possibly. No, must be downstairs next to the hi-fi, I reckon. So I've got things plugged in everywhere. It's got to be in there. That alarm's still beeping. It's been beeping for about a week. We will get the tunes going. Got them all ready, look. But at the minute, I've got to charge my phone. Otherwise, it'll get too low. But I don't think the charger's in it. Oh, there it is, look. Anyway, we sold all the tunes. No, we sold 300 tunes. It's pretty good going. 300 records sold. Anyway, we've got a fast charger. Super fast charger. Right, what's on charge here? Oh, right. My little radio here. Yeah, this was completely flat. And that is the Quanchang UV K5. But we'll get the Radtail one and the Midland. What we're going to have to do though is move that power lead up the other end of the sofa. So we can... Seems weird in here when I look around this studio room now, with all them records gone. Right. Do. Now, what's happened now? Taxis. Hey, I remember that. No, what's happening now is he's organising it from Nottinghamshire. Every man's coming tomorrow and picking up from here. Yeah. So that's all good. Anyway, what I've got here, I've got this one. Using the radios. Hang on. This is in the airband, I think.
Frequency mode. 180,
The boxes are not big enough, so we're doing...
355 degrees, 0579 Victor.
They're aeroplanes. Heathrow Airport.
Altitude 4,000 feet.
To be honest, that would have been hard work. So, well... Well,
55 degrees
to be honest, I'd recommend to anybody to buy a Radtail. £89 on Amazon, Radtail RT950 Pro. Just does everything. That's all I can suggest, is one of these. And I've not come across a better one than this. Ronaldo or Messi? I'll tell you what, none of them. How about the original Ronaldo? Who remembers the original Ronaldo? He was like Messi and Portuguese Ronaldo put together. On his day, that Ronaldo, the proper one, he was an animal, man. Taxis to different places. Yeah. Just butt in. You can still pick them up on you. Crazy. Fucking.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, we got another radio. is this? What? Liverpool, my football team. Just going to put this in UK mode. Man United are better. I wouldn't agree with that. The digital squelch is on there. And this is an AM and FM one. But it's multi-banded, so you can go sort of anywhere. Anyway. Yeah, but go and count up who's won the most trophies. It's not Man United. Anyway, hello there. I'm just off and I'll be back once I'm 100% charged, people. Otherwise we'll be jumping off and on and off all night. So I might as well get it done now.